Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments, and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. It's Brandy here. Today we are going to bust out some Burano Blossom Gel, and guess what, guys? I have never ever used it, so you will see some interesting anecdotes and whatnot. But before that, it's time for some shameless promotion. Okay, so here are a close-up of all of my nail stickers, the designer ones that I can't really show without watermarks all over the place so that I don't get copyrighted. But you know, these stickers are popping. Everybody loves Louis Vuitton, and they are cheap compared to other people. The large ones will be $5 or $6 sometimes. I even saw them for $10, and you know, I saw them for $2.79. Shipped in the United States, international as well, but the price for shipping is high, so I understand why, you know, there's not a lot of international orders. Okay, and you can get there through the link in the description box. If you're on Instagram, it's also in my bio there. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on TicToc, which I'm not big on those last two, but I'm working on it. Y'all. Alright, so let's get into my first time playing with Blossom Gel. Okay, so it came in the regular Burano black box with the yellow band around it. And they actually sent this to me, so thank you, Burano. You know, I've been supporting them. They've been supporting me for a long while now, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, now here we have the insurance card. What's really cool about all of their products is if you go through and register, which is really easy, you go to whatever site there is, and basically if something is wrong with your product within a year, they'll send you a new one. So here we have the actual instructions. The front is all pretty and everything, and then the back actually tells you the best way to work with it and gives you some tips down below in case you are having some trouble. Now the big thing with the instructions are you do not cure the Blossom Gel first. You put it on and then apply what a design may have you. You need to wait a minute, like literally 1 minute, for it to, you know, disperse and get to its fully dispersed look, unless you're going for something different, and then you cure it. And don't leave it too long because it'll just like drip over the sides of the nail. I had that happen. So, because you know, I was playing with it, it was being finicky and all that. They did actually put the batch date, like their manufacturer date, and the expiration date right on the bottle, which is really cool because a lot of products don't do that. So, and it lasts for a good 3 years. So, you know, it's a good quality, good quantity. And this brush, I'm loving the brush. I try to buy all my brushes now with the gems in the handle like that, but the big thing is they come with caps, so they will save your brushes if you happen to have a window near where you keep your brushes. I was very impressed with the brush, but it did give me a little bit of trouble as far as the Blossom Gel itself, but I'll explain that when we get there. But yeah, the brush is phenomenally beautiful. I love it. It's a great addition to my collection. So I started with 2 black, 1 white, and 1 gray nail. I ended up doing this black 3 times. Okay, I was going for the regular cabbage rose. I started out with red. You couldn't see it on the screen. I went with that very bright Vanillisa blue. Still couldn't see the difference, especially in the screen. So I went with neon and figured, you know, it should pop, right? Because it's neon. But it ended up looking a little dreary, and it looked more like a like a dragon eye than it did a rose. So they give you this beautiful, beautiful brush, and it's so thin and it's fairly short. I've grown to like a little bit longer of a brush. It's just where I'm at right now, I guess. So I went into it thinking, okay, they gave you this little brush, so you don't need a lot of polish, which is dead wrong. Mostly. It depends on what design you're trying to accomplish, but doing this cabbage rose, I found that more is better. I mean, you have to leave space for it to expand, of course, otherwise it'll just look like a big mush. And I know you guys can't really see this one, so I'm going to kind of fast forward through it, but I just wanted to show you, you know, the little bit that I was doing with it. Okay, next up, what I did with these, or what I was trying to do with these, was to make a different set of flowers, like not a rose. I did see it done by other people, but it just did not turn out great, so I ended up just wiping it off completely. What I wanted to try to attempt to do was some Sakura flowers or cherry blossoms, you know, one or the other. So I had I had like a cream neon around the edges as the petals, and then I had more translucent pink neon in the middle to be, you know, the middle of the flower, but it ended up just looking like a row of a bunch of dots, so I just wiped it clean and started again. So for my next attempt, I was trying to do a feather, you know, like the string feather kind of thing, without the string. So I started it, it looked great at first, but then of course I had to try to add some stuff in, and it just ended up being, you know, but it's all learning, and if anybody can learn from my mistakes, then it was totally worth it. So I was giving them space to enlarge, spread out, I'm not sure, disperse, maybe that's the best word for it, to let it disperse. And see, it looked pretty cool right there. If I would have just stopped right there, it would have been awesome. But no, I had to go in there and try to accentuate the wavies, and it just ended up looking like, no, it's not that bad really. It's more of a swirl, like abstract kind of thing going on. So like I said, learning curve. And I'm going to try to fix this here, and it doesn't help at all. And while I'm doing that, the beginning polishes are starting to disperse / disappear, so it changed the whole look of the design as well. But at that point, I figured it's just going to disperse and screw up even more, so I'm going to straight up leave it, and that's the end of that. So here's a quick peek of what it looked like at the end. I'm just checking everything out, and then it goes in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now for the gray nail, I figured I would go with neon again, because I really wanted the polish to stand out against the gray. So I did plain old crocodile nail, alligator nail, whatever you want to call it. You know, that lizard nail skin. Ugh. But I'm thinking of the actual animals, not the nails. I left enough room in between each plop of polish. It's spread out fine. The design looks okay, but it's just, I think what bothers me about this is that there's no definition, and I really need that structure, I guess. I don't know. I do want to point out, I did a marble nail, and I didn't have the record button on, so that's what's going on in the middle nail, and I think it came out the best, to be honest. So you will see it at the end. It's very, very light, very minimal, but I'm loving the teal and the hot purple, I guess I'd call it. If you are still watching this video, please hit that like button. Let your girl know you are here. Leave a comment. All that stuff really helps, and it only takes a couple seconds of your time. It makes the YouTube algorithms want to show more people my videos. And hit that bell, because if you don't, you will miss future uploads, even if you're subscribed, because that's just how YouTube works. So please and thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Now, back to the snail. I've been toying with the idea of this, you know, all winter in my brain. I wasn't planning on doing it with blooming gel, but I think it helps out the whole look. Originally, I wanted to put multiple layers down to give, you know, a layering effect, like kind of like ocean water or a sky with no clouds or something. I mean, I could even put the clouds there. So these are all jelly polishes. They're all different shades of blue. I have like a regular blue. I thought it was a aqua blue, like a lighter blue, but putting it next to the blue, it looks almost exactly the same. A very, very lightly tinted aqua or sea green, sea blue, blue green, whatever. And a very dark teal. So now I am just taking these and swirling them about. No real idea or design in mind. If I was going to layer it, I wouldn't have put so many different splotches on there. I would have done it, you know, layer by layer in different places to give it that layering effect. Layering and layering. So I just take all that, add some more, start swirling it in, and I'm realizing that the blossom gel is, or blooming gel is sliding off the sides. So if you wait too long, and I didn't feel like I put too much blossom gel on there, but with the addition of the polishes, it really smushed to the sides. So now I'm taking that very lightly tinted aqua and putting it over the top. And that's pretty much it. And I would put that on in between the layers for the layering, just to give it that extra, you know, light color of water. So here I have my Burano top coat, which did not come in this kit, but I do have from previous kits of theirs. I'm not going to leave them all in, but I do want to show the marble nail. I was so mad about that because that one's my favorite. And it was just so simple and easy and light to do. I love it. So, 2 thumbs up for this. You know, Burano always puts out good products, knock on wood. You know, I haven't had all their stuff, of course. But, oh, there it is. There it is. But I am very, very happy with everything. I love the 1-year warranty thing. That is awesome. They've been doing it for a while now. And, yeah, that seems to be about it. And there's that beautiful nail. Okay, it's close-up time. The ocean nail, I love. The dragon eye thing, The marble is my favorite. The feather swirly one, and the alligator one, like you just can't really see it. It's very frustrating. I thought that it would really pop on the gray, but it, like I said, there's no definition, so it just, I don't know. But the product itself is awesome. I love, love, love the brush, especially. So, yes. Okay, so this kit is available on Amazon for $15.99 Prime. It says free same day, but usually it ends up being the next day, at least for me. But anyways, it's on there for you, so if you want it, go cop it. You will not be sorry at all. It's an awesome kit. Don't forget to check out my website, www.brcnailstipsxpieces.com. The link will always be in the description box on my IG. It's in my bio. And that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.